In addition to the governor's race, South Dakotans will also decide the fate of recreational marijuana and Medicaid expansion in the state.
And tonight we're getting a better idea of how people will vote on both those issues. KELOLAND's Dan Santella takes a look at our poll of 1,500 likely voters and talks with the campaigns on each side of the two statewide questions.
A new poll from KELOLAND News, Emerson College, and The Hill says nearly 51% of respondents plan to vote yes on Constitutional Amendment D, which would expand Medicaid eligibility in the state. 22% of respondents said they plan to vote no, while 28% are undecided. The poll has a margin of error of plus or minus 2.4 percentage points.
Very favorably.
Okay.
Some of the polling I saw earlier was overwhelming. In fact, one interview, I said I kind of feel like David wrapped up against three Goliaths. So I'm cautiously optimistic that we could possibly pull off a sneaker here.
In previous polling that we have seen come out on this issue, specifically a poll that the American Cancer Society Cancer Action Network released earlier this year, they showed that when we really probed those undecideds and kind of asked which direction they were leaning, the vast majority are leaning yes.
The poll also shows 51% of voters plan to reject initiated Measure 27, which would legalize recreational marijuana in the state for people who are at least 21 years old. 40% of respondents plan to vote yes, while 10% are undecided.
Just very, very hopeful that as more messages get out and more people find out about what marijuana will do, the dangerous drug that it is, that more folks will turn out, because that is way too narrow of a margin.
And I believe that there's a large number of voters who don't typically vote in midterm elections who are going to be motivated to show up and vote in favor of Measure 27. So I believe that we're still in a position to win.
The poll took place last week. Dan Santella, KELOLAND News.
And coming up tomorrow, we're going to take a closer look at what our poll has to say about the race for governor.